Hi everyone, welcome back to the Carnival Flowers video tutorial. This is part 11 of the pattern, which are the roses before we do the border. So with this part, we're just basically making our roses like we did in the circle and shaping around them. So this is the last tutorial for the actual pattern before we do the border and the extension part, because the extended part actually repeats all this section here with maybe a couple of extra rounds put in just to create stitch counts. So let's get started and we'll start our roses for part 11. Okay, to start round 63, we're going to make a standing half double crochet in the third loop in the fourth back post half double crochet of the previous round. Half double crochet in the third loop of each back post half double crochet, next 25 stitches. So just pause the video and we'll work those half double crochets. Okay, so I've worked the extra 25 half double crochets. Move the stitch marker up into the 13th half double crochet, and in total you'll have 26 half double crochet in the third loop. Now you'll have 3 stitches remaining, so this is our side repeat. Skip 3 stitches, treble fan in the front post single crochet. So a treble fan is a treble, chain 1, treble, chain 2, treble, chain 1, treble, all in the same stitch. Next, skip 3 stitches, half double crochet in the third loop, the next 13 stitches. Now we're going to repeat this to the last front post single crochet, so I'll finish with a treble fan, and once we get there, so pause the video and I'll meet you at the next corner. Okay, so I've done my repeat to the corner and I've finished with a treble fan. So what we need to do now is skip 3 stitches and half double crochet in the third loop, next 26 stitches, and move the stitch marker to the 13th half double crochet, and that is the repeat for this round. So what we do, go through the repeat again, skip 3 stitches, treble fan in the front post single crochet, skip 3 stitches, half double crochet in the third loop, the next 13 stitches. We repeat that to the corner, finishing with a treble fan in the last front post single crochet, and then we skip 3 stitches and half double crochet in the third loop in the next 26 stitches, moving the stitch marker up into the 13th stitch. So repeat that around and you'll finish with a treble fan before the corner. So pause the video and I'll meet you back at the start of the round. Okay, so I'm at the end of round 63 and I've finished with a treble fan. So all we need to do is skip the first 3 stitches and slip stitch into the first half double crochet and fasten off. And that is round 63 complete. Okay, round 64. To start round 64, we start in the third half double crochet of the previous round, in the third loop, make a slip stitch, and then slip stitch in the next 21 stitches. So just pause the video and slip stitch into those 21 stitches, and I will come back to you to continue on. Okay, so I've done my slip stitch into the third loop, and I've got 2 stitches remaining of the half double crochet. So what we want to do is chain 3, skip the 2 half double crochet and the treble, and then make a treble popcorn in the chain space. Now, treble popcorn is made with 6 treble. Okay, so I've made my 6 treble, and then close off the popcorn, chain 3, treble popcorn into the next chain space, and we do that twice, so we'll have 3 treble popcorn, so the third one will be in this chain space. So pause the video and we'll do the chain 3 treble popcorn twice, and we'll continue on. Okay, so I've done the chain 3 treble popcorn twice, so we've got 3 treble popcorns in all. Next, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, so the treble and 2 half double crochet, and slip stitch into the third loop, next 9 stitches. So you'll have 2 half double crochet remaining. So we're going to repeat that to the corner. So chain 3, skip 3 stitches, treble popcorn into the chain space, chain 3, treble popcorn into the next chain space twice, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, slip stitch into the third loop, the next 9 stitches, and we repeat that to the corner, finishing with a treble popcorn group. And then when we get to the corner, we chain 3, skip 3 stitches, and slip stitch into the third loop, next 22 stitches. So repeat that around, and I'll meet you back at the start of the round. Okay, so I'm at the end of round 64, and I've finished with my popcorn group and then chain 3. So all we need to do is skip 3 stitches and just slip stitch to that first slip stitch and fasten off. And that is round 64 complete. Let's go on to round 65. Okay, to start round 65, we're starting in the stitch with the stitch marker, so the 13th half double crochet of round 63. What we're going to do is make a standing double crochet. Just take that stitch marker out. And then we're going to make a treble in the same stitch, chain 1, treble and a double crochet in the next stitch, now if you want, move your stitch marker to that chain 1 space, because that is our corner. We're creating our corner here. Next, double crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then half double crochet into the next 6 stitches. So all these are made into round 63. and then we want to make a double crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches in front of the chain 3 space. So just fold your work back, so I'll go through that again. Double crochet treble in the stitch with the stitch marker, so the 13th half double crochet of round 63, chain 1, treble and double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next 4 stitches, half double crochet in the next 6, and then a double crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches in front of the chain 3 space. Now we'll be working into round 64. So we want to make a single crochet in the chain 3 space, and then we want to make a front post single crochet around the treble popcorn, and then we want to make 3 single crochet in the chain 3 space, front post single crochet around the treble popcorn, and we do that twice. And then single crochet in the chain 3 space after the treble popcorn. So your work should look like this at the moment. Now working back into round 63, we want to skip the treble, working in front of that chain 3 space, make a double crochet 2 together, and then half double crochet into the next 9 stitches, and then double crochet 2 together into the next 2 stitches. So this is our repeat for the side. Single crochet in the chain 3 space before the treble popcorn, front post single crochet, 3 single crochet in the chain 3 space, front post single crochet, repeat that, we do that twice, single crochet in the chain 3 space, and then working back into round 63, double crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches, so skipping the treble, half double crochet into the next 9 stitches, double crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches, and we repeat that to the last popcorn group, so before the last popcorn group, and then we repeat single crochet, front post single crochet, 3 single crochet, front post single crochet twice, single crochet on the last popcorn group, and then when we get to the corner, we skip the treble, we work a double crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches, and then half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, double crochet in the next 4, and then in the stitch with the stitch marker make a double crochet treble, chain 1, treble, double crochet into the next stitch. So repeat that all the way around, and pause the video and I'll meet you back at the start of the round. Okay, so I'm at the end of round 65 and I've finished with 4 double crochet before the corner. So all we need to do is slip stitch to that first double crochet, and that is round 65 complete. Let's go on to round 66.